Woman chooses the beard and instantly begs men for help.
كفو يا مساعد ناظر الكاميرا ابتسمي ابتسمي ابتسامة
The fuck is that?
ابتسمي
The funniest part is, I'm sure she's more unbearable than the bear.
Oh.
No, but in all seriousness, she has a right to be afraid. I don't care how trained they say the bear is. All it takes is one decision, and you know,
Sleep. Fuck that! I say my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick down in the body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body
The fuck are you
count
talking about?
her body count like 2,000.
the guy you just seen is named Gucci Third Leg, and he's been doing OnlyFans for a while. Apparently, he sleeps with female rappers, women in the industry, and also this woman.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2.
Jesus, his nickname is Gucci Third Leg. Okay.
And he told me that he was going to send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls.
Yeah, okay.
And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared, and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research, and it is my fault.
And this is the part of the job that the OnlyFans girls don't show. They show the luxury cars, the luxury bags, the luxury trips, but they never show this part because it doesn't bring in the dough. The girl you just seen in that video still does OnlyFans. Think about all the people she slept with. Think about all the people he slept with and all the people they've slept with. I be trying to tell people, even with birth control, you can't run from consequences. And when the shaft of consequences comes,
they deal with their demons that get upon. OnlyFans is just will destroy you. That's the sad truth.
It never brings lube.
What she said was so alarming to me. She said, I finally learned to respect myself afterwards.
After she got herpes. Yeah.
If I had a daughter, I'm clipping that and playing it for her 3,000 times. Because I think, you know, most women who do OnlyFans, before they get to the point that she's at, you know what they say? Oh, y'all are just mad because, like, we're taking the power in our hands. They feel
What power?
Correct.
What
right?
power?
Correct.
So they're not thinking about
just
the health
stupid.
risk. They're not thinking about how society views them until a moment like this. And I think that's the sad part.
I gotta be honest, at 19, I consider you to be an adult. We gotta draw the line somewhere. At 19 years old, you know the consequences of being promiscuous. You just don't care because you think you young and untouchable. What does make me more empathetic is I don't think that the world tells these young people the truth about being promiscuous because they want to promote hypersexuality. This stuff comes with boils that bubble up and burst sometimes, and it feels like you're burning and somebody stabbing a knife into your Johnson. I don't think our media or our educational system emphasizes how bad being promiscuous is for you. Teen pregnancy, STDs.
Listen me guys, nobody will tell you that. No girls will be taught how to be a mom. Girls will be taught how to be how to work, how to be by themselves, but no one will teach you how to be a father. No one will teach you how to be a mother. That's the sad truth of nowadays. And that's why we get this now. We get a lot of girls that are doing OnlyFans, a lot of nude celebrities, a lot in movies as well. Why do we need that in movies? Why do we need that? Guys, don't watch porn, please. Stop it. Especially don't buy OnlyFans. You are just encouraging them being a fucking simp.
Being more likely to end yourself, the list goes on. Everybody's daughter should be looking at this type of stuff on repeat so they can understand the gravity of making these decisions.
You're not magic.
Oh, about as magic as your dad, mate. And he disappeared, didn't he?
Hey!
Hung. Were you reading the chat?
Yeah, I am. Cause
nigga, you're weird.
they're making you insecure.
I'm not insecure, nigga. I'm T Banks.
But I'm saying.
Right, but who goes to the gym with lip gloss on? And why did you put on the tightest pants possible?
I like working out in leggings. Every female works out in leggings or joggers. Like you want.
Yeah, of course. They all tell you the same. They all fucking lie to you. They all are telling you, I'm doing that for myself. Not for bragging attention on themselves from men. Yeah, of course, I'm doing that for myself because other girls are doing the same. I just want to be beautiful. Guys, if your girl is starting to do that shit to you, if I would be in your place, I would start to doubt this relationship. That's just not working at all. You will bark to each other like that, to infinite.
For yourself, like it makes you work out better.
You're going to the gym to look pretty instead of worry about your
No,
gains?
I'm going to work out, and then I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm cute, like I need to work out.
Of course,
Go to
yeah.
the gym. You good, tie me
Yeah,
up.
of course.
You good. Jim donated $3. Thanks for letting her go to the gym, little bro. You got nothing to worry about. She's in good hands.
Yep.
We only 2
Yep.
weeks into this damn.
You know, this reminds me of a story that you can let her to go to a club. Yeah, of course. And also, you need to take a cum, to wait 2 hours, to get to midnight. When you will notice that she drunk a lot, go to the toilet, and start recording. Maybe you will like that.
Thing and I'm ready to give up.
Nah, that last comment would have made me show up to the gym ticking. I would have.
Nah, you don't need to do anything. You just need to leave, man. You just need to leave. What the fuck is that?
You better dip that cookie again. The devil is still up in that cookie.
Tell me why you go for players. What's attractive
Okay.
about them?
I go for players because I turn them into non-players, but then they end up leaving me. But like, at least I'm doing community service for the girls,
No,
What do you
okay.
mean community service?
I meet them and they're like hook era, and then turning the players into non-players, and then when they leave me, they're better off. I'm like the stepping stone for marriage.
Why
So
do
you are a
leave
whore.
Be honest.
I couldn't tell you. They always tell me they love me, but then they leave,
So basically, she
Yeah,
getting
because you
played
are a
by
hookup.
players, but she getting played so good, she thinks she the player.
Hey, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, you don't need cold showers, you don't need the Eisenhower matrix, and you don't have to use the Pomodoro technique. What you need is to master boredom. Understand that 99% of the things that actually bring you progress in life are going to be boring, but your mind is so distracted by the dopamine of everyday life that you don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to
fucking
do
true.
them. I mean, think about it. Every
This is
time you
dopamine.
come off the scrolling session,
And-
you don't want to do any type of
I need to make a confession for you guys. This is my dopamine.
work. It makes it very difficult for you to do things like reading, exercise, focused work, the stuff that actually moves you forward. That's why you need to
No.
start raw dogging life. Whenever you feel the urge to scroll or waste your time, ignore it. Observe your surroundings.
That's
read
fucking
something,
hard,
talk
man,
to
for most
someone.
of us.
As long as you're not consuming
That's just fucking
mindless
hard.
dopamine and destroying your productivity. And pro tip, do your work first thing in the morning before you have time to get distracted by this mindless dopamine. If you're able to do
Yeah.
this, I guarantee you'll start making progress.
Actually,
towards your
he's right. You need to do the work in the morning. The most hard thing in the morning, right away. Like when your mind is empty and when you are ready for it, you need to do that. You need to do that. Yeah.
goals.
Yeah, but if you a grown man with responsibilities, let's be honest, you already wake up early to work.
Yeah.
And those guys
Of course.
need leisure because leisure is important, but there's a level of leisure where you start to get bored, and y'all already know my opinion on being bored. Being bored is gay because all you're doing is avoiding the hard tasks that could be making you better. Do a push-up, read a book, start working on your financial planning or financial literacy, but you gotta do something. Do anything but be bored because being bored is gay. Your mind is made to overcome tasks, and when you don't have a task to overcome,
Being
you
bored
become
is gay,
bored,
okay.
which is really just a stress signal. So either you're gonna be stressed from boredom or you're gonna be stressed from doing something that makes you better.
Okay. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Let's do it. Do. That's fucking funny.
Can I have some money? Damn.
How much you need?
Oh,
Whatever you feel like giving, kind sir.
Okay. Oh, okay. Look at them.
I just want to see how genuine.
Look at them.
Stack like that, and I knew to bring that shit because I know, like, now I know,
I
like,
need a man that provides. That's
yeah,
his
but
pride in being a
sometimes,
provider.
like,
You feel me?
this is natural though.
Yeah, but I
But
gotta
I
make
brought
sure.
this just for bait to see like who would jump out of line and just like skip every round just to run to the bag.
We don't need money. They probably just like.
No, yeah, we want no money, of course, yeah.
Shit, you get more
Yeah.
than Jenny, bro.
Hide the money, y'all. There's
I ain't never seen a bird turn down bread. Going broke for a broke woman to prove that you ain't broke is crazy.
Am I the asshole for lying to my wife that I would forgive her cheating? When me and my wife first started dating, we had a talk about cheating. I straight up lied and I said, yeah, you know, if anything ever happens, I need to know straight away if you tell me, and if it only happens once, I think I could forgive you. Fast forward 5 years later, we are
That's fucking smart to do. That's really smart to do.
married. A couple of nights ago, she came up to me and asked if I remember our talk, and I said, which one? We have a lot of talks like that. Then she reminds me about the cheating talk and confessed that she slept with a coworker at a recent company party.
That is nice.
I was mortified.
Yes.
I packed my stuff and I left, and she begged me to stay, but
Nah,
I couldn't.
of course.
I needed to cool down. We talked yesterday, and she again reminded me of our talk early on. I laughed and I said, I never intended to forgive you, and I only said that at the time to make sure she confessed if it ever happened. I'm still planning on divorcing her.
Boom, bitch. That's savage. That's fucking savage. Man, I would take that advice. We need to do that, guys, before our relationship starts.
Nothing can change my mind on that, but my wife said that what I did was manipulation. Was I the asshole for lying about forgiving her? Am I the asshole for lying to my wife that I would forgive her cheating?
And who the fuck is asshole now? Jesus, woman be woman, like, telling that he is an asshole for lying, but she cheated. She slept with the guy. Like, think that through your mind. She fucked another guy. They slept. They, like, really... Imagine doing that to... Imagine your girlfriend does that to you. And who the fuck is an asshole for leaving? Jesus, she's... look at that wearing. I just cannot think seriously about her. Look at that. She's a whore.
Oh, you in there?
I would never date her. That just... She is looking like a whore. Excuse me, my guys, but you don't need such a woman. Like for real, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful. But dressing up like that is just selling your body. Even if you are not doing anything to those guys that looks at you, but that's already a selling, because we're just looking at something beautiful, we get dopamine in our heads. And she's, let's be honest, she knows that guys looks at her. She's getting attention, and she even is getting dopamine from that. That's not a wife material at all.
Kiss her slap!
I'd rather just let you know you look good, and I want your confidence to stay up here. Don't let nobody lower your self-esteem ever. All right? I dap you up. Like, I shake your hand.
You don't want to slap?
Nah, I'm good.
Aww. You're sweet.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Nice
I
to meet
appreciate it.
you. Yes,
I'll give
ma'am.
you a hug. Thank you.
Bro took it to a whole new level. He got that disappointed father game.
Game is game.
What would happen if we stopped centering the athlete as inherently male and made her female? We would have sports and men's sports. Serena would be the GOAT and Tom Brady would be the greatest male athlete of all time. We would watch the NBA and the MNBA. Professional hockey players would play in the NHL and male professional hockey players would play in the NMHL. We'd watch sports on ESPN and men's sports on ESPN-M. If any of this sounded weird to you, it's time to start thinking differently.
What would happen if we started using gloves on our feet and shoes on our hand? Then when your hands are cold, you're like, pass me some shoes. And if your feet are cold, you're like, can I get some gloves on those? That is literally as stupid as what this woman just said. Ladies, don't make us take away your right to vote again, okay? You're on the razor's edge right here. If they started doing what she proposes, all that will happen is that then people will just watch the men's sports channels. Nothing will change other than we like, oh, they changed the name of this thing, but nothing.
And let me be honest with you guys, that's fucking sexist. Like, just adding M where is man everywhere, that's just dividing us, women and men. And that's fucking sexist.
Nothing changes otherwise. And yes, Serena Williams is very good, but everything else you said is fucking nonsense.
The fastest way to know if something will work for you is to try it. Learn to proceed without certainty.
That's why I'm trying this YouTube channel. That's why I'm trying, and I'm trying to not give up, my guys. So give me please a fucking like. I would really appreciate that. Give me a comment and subscribe.
Every day,
I really would appreciate that.
without
Thank you.
knowing the
Thank you a
ending.
lot for you guys who
You
are
can spend
doing that.
years
For
theorizing, planning, and
16
preparing.
guys,
But until you
16
take
guys
that
and
first
girls
step,
already
It's
subscribed
all
on
just
me.
speculation.
I just,
As Søren Kierkegaard
I
said,
really,
life
I
can only
appreciate
be
that.
understood
Like for
backwards,
real.
but it must be
I have
lived
chills.
forwards. You
For
can't
just
wait for certainty to
telling
start
you
living,
all guys that.
because by the time you're certain,
So please subscribe for more.
the moment has
I would really
passed.
appreciate that.
Certainty
I would start like
is an illusion.
I really
Even
like
the
to
surest
stream.
things
I
in
would
life
like
can
to stream,
change in
and
an
I will
instant.
start to stream as soon as possible
Proceed
as we hit like
without
500 subscribers.
certainty.
I think
Let
that's
go of
that's
the
not
need to
much.
know everything.
I think we can
And
do
really,
that.
the only thing you are certain about is death. So what the hell? It's funny because I see this a lot. There's a lot of people that use motivation as just masturbation, just pleasuring themselves. They spend all their time watching motivational videos, making a
That's
plan,
fucking
but
true.
the plan is never perfect, so there's never
Yep.
any action. You're supposed to attack life and go out there and fail. In fact, every time you fail, you get closer to not failing. To be honest, when we're 70 years old, we should be more afraid of regretting the things that we didn't do instead of regretting the things that we did.
That's how I got my first girlfriend, guys. I just texted a bunch of girls. Like 19% of them was ignoring me. 5% of them like fucked me up. Like fuck off. 4% of them was like not really inspired to talk with me. And just 1% of them was trying to get contact with me. So yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. That really works. I tried it.
Now, I'm not saying go out there and do something irresponsible, but I'm saying, ironically, the quickest way to not fail is to fail a bunch of times. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special that's helping brother out. Special, hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next
Yeah, boys. He said it. See you in the next video.